So as we reach that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, where I start to get a heavy cold, it's great, honestly, we also reach that time where we sit down once again and react to lovely, stunning and brave individuals not having a great time in debate. And in this one today, it sees Matt Walsh have a nice little conversation with a trans EMT, and it starts off in hilarious fashion, trust me. But before we get into it, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into it.
How would you define a woman? Because you've asked other people up here to define how we would define a woman. How would you define a woman,
Here we
Mr.
go.
Walsh?
An adult human female.
Short and simple. It's straight facts.
And how don't trans people, how doesn't a transgender woman fit that definition?
Because they're not female. They have. You said that you are a biological male, correct?
I said I'm transgender. I might be intersex for all we know. About almost as many people in the world are transgender as intersex, and
Well,
a lot of people don't know.
Really?
well, but that's a different conversation. Intersex, that's a genetic anomaly. That's a medical condition. So that's a completely different conversation. That's also not a third gender. That's a genetic anomaly that occurs within the sex binary of male and female. What you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female.
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
So how would you define female?
Through my training in healthcare, there are several different categories for how we define sex. People bring up chromosomes. People also bring up hormone levels. People bring up all sorts of other categories. Lots of people don't fit neatly into a gender binary, even people we don't consider to be intersex. It's a complicated spectrum.
It's not complicated, but you also didn't define. So what is a woman? What is a female? What do these words mean?
It's complicated, and I know you're not going to like that answer, but that's because there are no simple answers in human biology.
Let me ask you a question.
You guys,
Can I ask you one last
hang
question?
on. Just let me finish. You guys like to bring up high school level biology classes a lot. I get that a lot, but people who go on to more complicated biology classes will talk about sex as a spectrum.
It's not. It's not.
Well, biological researchers would disagree with you.
Well, then they're full of the ones that would say that.
Let's go. Let's go, boy.
There are male gametes and female gametes. Oh, I had one last question.
Oh, did they walk away?
I just had one quick. Can you come back for 1 second? Because this is an important question. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
Okay, if you're responding to a health emergency. Biological male, somebody with a penis, is having a medical emergency, and they say to you, "I think I'm having a miscarriage." Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
Look. No, but that's because some people don't have body parts. Doesn't mean they're not a woman.
Okay. Sounds like we've established there are some people who, in principle, can get pregnant, and there are some people who can't. So there's two categories, otherwise known as binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant. The only
But
reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
Whoa,
It does. That's what I'm trying to-
whoa. Hold on a second. We have this woke liberal activist, this lovely, stunning and brave individual saying truth matters. Come on now. If truth really did matter to this person, they would not be having this debate right now.
But
Truth matters, right?
it does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Truth matters, and they can't get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
Because they are for the same reason that I can rightly say that human beings have two legs. And if a person is born with only one leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have two legs, okay? A person being born with one leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have two legs. If a human is born without two legs, something went wrong. They were supposed to have that second leg. Something went wrong. If you meet a person on the street who only has one leg, maybe they had an accident. Maybe they were in war. Maybe they were in a car accident. Maybe they had cancer. A leg was cut off. But you know that something went wrong because by their nature, they're supposed to have two legs. Same thing for a woman. A woman by her nature can get pregnant. A man by his nature never can. So if you meet a woman of childbearing age, say she's 28 years old, and she can't get pregnant, you know automatically that something has gone wrong. And she can go to the doctor and find out what that thing is, even if they can't fix it. So that proves that women by their nature can get pregnant, because the simple fact that she can't shows you that there's something wrong. This is what is known as the exception that proves the rule. Whereas if a male with a penis can't get pregnant, no doctor on earth is going to run tests to see what's wrong with him, because they already know it's that he's a male, and there's only male and female, those who can get pregnant and those who can't. So that's it.
Damn, all I'm gonna say is that shoulder shrug at the end there said it all, right? Matt Walsh did such a great job there, and they had no response, which is kind of the case for a lot of these people, right? They'll come to you screaming, oh, men can become women, women can become men, 2 + 2 = 5, and next they'll be saying the sky is red, and then as soon as you lay down the facts, that's it, they go silent, shrug their shoulders, or in some cases they just scream even louder in a language you can't really understand. It's not from this world. And it's funny because they stood there and they said truth matters in front of everybody whilst having this debate. I mean, truth does matter, right? But unfortunately, it seems like this person doesn't stick to that motto and embraces the opposite of truth.
So what you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female?
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
What?
Another concerning thing is they're an EMT. Hey, look, man, I don't know if having this worldview is the best thing, especially for that industry. That's just me there. This is just such a ridiculous thing for everybody to deal with, men and women. As we know, the conversation a lot of the time is centered around how it affects women, because we see this rhetoric increase, we see this agenda increase, and the more these things increase, the definition of being a woman is decreased and eroded down to just what? An outfit, makeup, hair, clothes. A male out there simply putting his hand up and saying, yeah, you know what? I'm a woman now. And again, it's the same for men as well. When women out there simply put their hands up and say, you know what? I'm a man now. It doesn't make any sense. We all know these things cannot happen. We all know it can never happen. And so do a lot of people. But there is an issue with some people out there knowing it, but being scared to say the truth, which is why I think we've reached this point in society, because there is just a constant conversation around whether a man can become a woman, because a lot of people are scared to say the truth. And when that happens, the constant tolerance of everything going on, because people look at it with the side eye, they don't really say how they feel, allows, as I've stated, for this woke agenda to just grow every single day. Society, in good old modern fashion, wants to go further away from truth, reality, and common sense. They see it and they want to run in the opposite direction. Leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this debate. What was your favorite part within the conversation Matt Walsh and this trans EMT had? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.